What's up guys, Sal here. So the original Galaxy Fold was launched in February earlier this year, and the last time we heard there was a huge demand for this new form factor. People are liking this new idea of foldable smartphones, and they are even ready to shell out $2,000 to own this new piece of technology. Now, it was reported a few days ago that Samsung is really serious about foldable smartphones and want to sell at least 6 million of these phones next year. So to achieve that, they are working on the successor of the original Galaxy Fold, which might be called the Galaxy Fold 2. A few months ago, there was a report that said the Galaxy Fold 2 will have a clamshell-like design and a lower price tag. And yesterday at Samsung's developer conference, they basically confirmed the rumors. They showcased what the Galaxy Fold 2 will look like through this official video. The video is titled "A New Form Factor for Foldable Smartphones." It shows how the user interface looks on the existing Galaxy Fold and also shows what the UI would look like on a device that folds around a horizontal axis. As you can see, they are using a punch hole display for this, which is good. They haven't revealed the screen size, but according to the past information, it is expected to have a 6.7-inch display and a 1-inch cover display, which will be used to show information when the device is closed. The Galaxy Fold 2 will no longer be a smartphone that can turn into a tablet, but rather a pocketable clamshell device that can turn into a more regular candy bar shaped smartphone when unfolded. Honestly, I prefer the original Galaxy Fold style more, a phone that can turn into a tablet. The Fold 2 is just gonna be like the Galaxy Note 10 with same screen size. The only difference is that it's gonna be foldable and will have an extra 1-inch screen outside. I can see the market for this as well, and I can understand why they are going with this approach. You see, the idea here is to also make the device thinner and more affordable. In order to make foldable smartphones truly commercial, they need to bring that cost down. They can't expect to sell tens of millions of these handsets by pricing them over $2,000. Like I've said, Samsung is expecting to sell at least 6 million foldable smartphones next year, and the bulk of them is gonna be the Galaxy Fold 2. So they went to this clamshell form factor to reduce costs and to achieve that 6 million sales target. Samsung has also showcased the OneUI 2 that's gonna come to Samsung devices with the Android 10. Here's an official video showcasing the changes. In my opinion, OneUI is the best Android skin out there. It's unique enough to be considered a skin and yet offers an Android-like feel, whereas some companies make their UI to be an iOS ripoff. Samsung has come a long way from their TouchWiz days, where they tried really hard to look different by overloading it with features and ended up making the UI more bloated. But the OneUI is a totally different approach. It's light, it's clean, and a year or two ahead of the vanilla stock Android.